Welcome to day 18 of the 28-day gratitude challenge. Today is the magical to-do list. It begins with a quote from Eden Philpotts. "The world is full of magical things waiting for our wits to grow sharper." Really, when you think about it, gratitude is your best friend. It's always there for you, always available to help you, and it will never fail you or let you down. And the more heavily you lean on it, the more it will do for you, and the more it will enrich your life. Today's magical practice will show you how to lean on gratitude even more so it can do far more magical things for you. Every day there are little life problems that come up that need solving. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed if we don't know how to solve a situation. Maybe your problem is that you don't have enough time to do all the things that you need to do, and that you're at a loss because there are only 24 hours in a day. It may be that you feel overwhelmed from work or that you want more free time, but you can't see any way to have it. Maybe you're at home taking care of children, you're feeling frazzled and exhausted, but you don't have the means to get support to give you time out. You may be faced with a problem that needs fixing, but you have no idea which way to turn to fix it. You may have lost something and tried your best to locate it, but had no luck. Or maybe you want to find something like the perfect pet, perfect babysitter, great hairdresser, or an amazing dentist or doctor. But despite your best efforts, you haven't been able to find what you need. You could be in an uncomfortable situation because of something that a person asked you to do and you don't know how to respond to them. Or you could be in some kind of dispute with someone and instead of getting it resolved, things keep getting worse. This magical to-do list practice will help you with any little day-to-day problems when you don't know what to do or when you simply want results for something to be done for you. You will be amazed at the results. When you combine gratitude's magical power with the law of attraction, people, circumstances, and events must be rearranged to do what you want done for you. You will not know how it will happen or how it will be done for you, and that's not your job. Your job is to simply be as grateful as you can for what you want done right now as though it were done, and then let the magic happen. Today, create a written to-do list with the most important things that you'd like done or resolved for you, and title this list the Magical To-Do List. You might put things on your list that you don't have time to do or don't want to do, along with any current problems from the smallest day-to-day things to bigger life situations. Think through any area of your life where you need something resolved or done for you. When you finish making your list, choose 3 things of your list to focus on today, and one at a time, imagine that one of those things has been magically done for you. Imagine that all the people, circumstances, and events have been moved to do it for you, and now it is all done. All done, all sorted, all solved for you, and you are just giving massive thanks in return for it having been done. Spend at least 1 minute on each of your 3 items, believing it is done and feeling enormous gratitude in return. You can follow the same practice on the rest of the items on your list at another time, but there is simply power in putting these things that you want done on your magical to-do list. Remember, the law of attraction says like attracts like, and that means that when you are grateful for solutions as though you have already been done for you, you will attract everything you need into your life to resolve the situation. Focusing on your problems attracts more problems. You have to be a magnet to solutions, not a magnet to problems. Being grateful that you have a solution and that it has been resolved attracts the solution. To demonstrate the powerful magical practice, I want to share a story with you about my daughter who used this practice to attract her lost wallet back to her. After being out one night, my daughter discovered that the next morning she didn't have her wallet, and she had no idea where she might have lost it, or even if it was stolen. She called the restaurant where she went to have dinner, the taxi company she used to come home, the local police station, searched the streets, and knocked on some surrounding doors, but no one had found her wallet. Other than the fact that my daughter's wallet contained the usual precious things, including her bank and credit cards, driver's license, and cash, her biggest concern was that her wallet contained no current contact information because she had been overseas for some time. She didn't have a publicly listed phone number, and with a common surname, there seemed to be no hope. But despite the seemingly impossible obstacle, my daughter sat down, closed her eyes, and got a picture of her wallet in her mind. She visualized that she was holding her wallet in her hands. She opened the wallet and went through all of its content and felt enormous gratitude that she had her wallet and that everything was in it and it was back in her hands. For the rest of the day, whenever she thought about it again, my daughter imagined that she had her wallet in her hands and felt enormous elation and gratitude that her wallet had been returned to her. Later that night, she received a call from a farmer who lived 100 miles away, saying that he had found her wallet. The extraordinary part of the story is that the farmer found her wallet in the street outside of my daughter's home in the early morning hours, and immediately searched the wallet looking for contact details. He made several calls trying to find its owner, but to no avail, so he gave up and drove back to his farm with the wallet. But while he was walking the fields at his farm, the wallet kept nagging and nagging at him. So he decided to search through the wallet one last time. He found a small piece of paper with a man's Christian name written on it. So he put the Christian name together with my daughter's surname and called directory assistance. There was just one listing for a Christian name and surname. The farmer called the number, and it was the home of my daughter's father. To this day, we do not know how the farmer got that phone number because it was an unlisted number. We called directory assistance ourselves several times after this happened, and the response was every time, "Sorry, there's no listing for that name." From 100 miles away, through the most extraordinary sequence of seemingly impossible events, my daughter's wallet was returned to her intact. She fulfilled her part in being grateful that she had her wallet back, and as must happen, gratitude performed its magic and moved every person, circumstance, and event to return her wallet to her. The magical power of gratitude is available for you to use as well, and it always has been. You just have to discover it yourself and learn how to use it. For day 18's magical practice, it is the magical to-do list. So we'll begin our day with writing our 10 blessings, writing why we're grateful, and at the end of the 10, go back and reread your list at the end of each one saying thank you, thank you, thank you for each blessing in your life. And then today at some point, make a written list of the most important problems that you want solved or done, and title your list, My Magical To-Do List. Choose 3 of the most important things on your list and one at a time imagine that they have been done for you. Spend at least 1 minute on each thing and believe that it's done and feel enormous gratitude in return. And then finally, before you go to bed tonight, hold your magic rock in your hand, think of the best moment in your day, say thank you, and go to bed in gratitude. I truly thank you for going on this journey with me. Have a magical day today, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 19.